So I'm going to empty my black and gray tanks today and show you my process.
Radioactive Road Tripping is a travelogue show that documents my transformation from a longtime national security expert to a newbie director, cinematographer, and producer. Earlier this year, I spent 4 consecutive days on the road with my Host Yukon truck camper. When I first got started, emptying the black and gray tanks was something I dreaded for 2 reasons. I spent way too much time struggling to loosen the sewer connections, and then after that, I rarely got the black tank fully empty. In today's video, I offer my top 5 best practices for emptying the black and gray tanks.
On the Host campers, the black and gray tanks are actually separate. This is the black tank right here with the black valve here. And then underneath here, you can see the gray tank. And right here is the valve for the gray tank. But of course, we're gonna start with the black tank, and I'm gonna show you all of the tools that I use. These are the tools that I use. Right there is the Rhino Flex hose that comes with the handy elbow with a transparent plastic so you can see through it. I've got the hose for non-potable water, my thick gloves. I have a pail for old school flushing out of the toilet after I'm finished, and a knee pad to get down on the ground to empty the gray tank. One of the challenges I've had with emptying my black and gray tanks is detaching these connections here. And this one in particular used to have some notches that came down right about here, and I had them shaved off so that it turns a lot more easily. And so now I don't have much of a problem anymore detaching the connections.
Number 1, shave off the unnecessary notches. If you struggle to loosen the sewer connections like I have, you may want to take a closer look at the notches on the connectors.
So I now have the hose connected to the black tank outlet, all the way down to the sewer connection right there. And I'm going ahead and pull the valve. There we go.
Number 2, add a 3-inch extension to the sewer connection on a Host camper for easier access.
So as you can see, I actually attached a 3-inch extension to the sewer connection in here, and 2 things. It makes it easier to connect the sewer hose to the sewer connection, but also it's transparent so you can kind of see where you're at. So the Host campers come with a black tank flush. I've used it a couple times and it hasn't worked out that well. So I'm gonna do an old school flush.
Number 3, keep the black tank valve closed while using the flush to fill up the black tank and then empty it again. You'll notice the warning on the black tank flush to keep the valve open at all times when you use the flush. However, I've heard that it's much more effective to close the black tank valve, fill it up with the black tank flush, and then empty it again. You have to be very careful not to have a sewage spill inside your camper and watch the levels of the black tank. I haven't been brave enough to try this one out yet since I travel solo, but this is the method recommended by my dealer and several subscribers on my YouTube channel. Number 4, add an old school flush with buckets to your routine. This is my preferred method.
So with the black valve open, I'm gonna pour in this water down the toilet to flush out the rest of anything that's in there. And the rest of it is now slowly coming out.
Number 5, get a campsite with a sewer connection to do your dump. That way you'll have plenty of time to get it right and you won't have to worry about the pressure of lineups. Also, to do an old school flush, you're gonna have to open up the slides, and this is far easier to do at a campsite. I found that you have to wait a very long time for the black tank on a Host truck camper to empty. If you have the transparent extension, you'll be able to see when it reaches a slow trickle.
I've switched over the hose from the black tank to the gray tank, and now I'm going to pull the valve. Now I'm going to take the hose and I'm going to rinse out the sewer hose before I put it away. To finish things off for the black tank, I'm going to add some water, some toilet treatment for the odor, and an RV tank treatment to break everything down. And this will swish around while I drive and hopefully clean up anything else that's down there.
I hope that you've gotten some useful tips for your routine. Stay tuned for future videos when I offer best practices for using my truck camper. If you want to follow my journey, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to have access to behind-the-scenes content and exclusive merchandise, become a patron at patreon.com/Natasha Bajema